We're gate fáilte isteach go dtí rugby bill YouTube. Áit is siachna an scór anseo sa sports ground trícha trí a dóéag a bhábhar an odan baile. Daire leis na Connachtaí bua puinte bónus a all agus iad a bóla na Dragons go héasca dáríide ach ní ramóran ag fid Bernard Jackman tá Connachta agus Ronan Lachní i mahananta. Ronan, Larmud níos dúiche agus muidir faoin na rudí a bhí le chuirla in na cheart ag Andy Friend-Tation tuspáanta sin. Go leor a bhí go má ach go leor a líg síos iad freisin. Cédaí an fócus is mó mar leir se faoi aspa smachta an bhfuil na rudí sin fós le chuir in na cheart acu.
Well, bhí an smachta bhád níos fearr nach nó a bhí riamh ach bhí me de leir faoi an sin an cosan sim thorm héin sin an áit fós a bhfuil feib nachú. Tá sé chur a lán bhrú ar an héin le botún banúsach timppel an clise agus rógáir an chuid is módan an tagan an líra má. Tá siad rógáir timppel an clise agus an sin bíonn siad faoi brú muhéir an clíán gcónaí an ocht bhí ihrecha ag na Dragons agus táach siad níos fearr san ansaí na Dragons is tóg amach fáid na mó.
Bhí go leor imnóirí David Horowitz in the mask for deis gáil ar an ansaíne for deis gáil agus a láimh a chur suas. David, you were one of the players that you got a chance tonight. You played in your first match. You started your first game for Connacht. How's the body after that?
The body's quite good. For some reason or another, it was one of those games where I didn't actually take on that much contact, and then I was replaced kind of midway through that second half. So a bit of running in the legs, but not too much contact. Kind of tried like.
Sorry. They want you to stop just a second for the
I'll give you a headset.
Better.
Sorry, David. Yes, we can hear you now. So you had your first start for Connacht tonight. How's the body after that?
Body's feeling really good. It was one of those games where a lot of contact didn't come my way, and I didn't carry too much in attack. Was kind of more of a distributor. So contact-wise, the body's good. And then there was a fair bit of running, but it was also quite stop-starty. A lot of set piece. So it was one of those games where the body's actually quite nice.
It seemed from the very start that you were just. The tactic was not to kick, but just to move the ball, to try to find the wings all the time. Is that a proper read of it, or just that the way it happened?
It was kind of a mix of both. We were in a period, the part of the field, kind of over halfway, where we had a lot of phases, and it's not that tempting to kick the ball away because there's not much to gain, and you're only a line break away from a potential try scoring opportunity. But I do think we played a little bit too much in there, especially in the first half. We had the wind. We could have used that more effectively and played a bit more field position and try play offensively without the ball in their half.
And Andy Friend spoke before the game. He said from you he was looking for that kind of simple stuff, getting the distribution right. As you said, that seemed to be a lot of what you were doing. And we spoke just beforehand about the fact that you've played a lot of 12. I know in Australia and the Southern Hemisphere that 12 role is often more of a distribution role. How have you found it moving into out half again? I know you said you played there before, but it's a bit different up here. How have you found it since you've been up?
I found it an easy transition. As you said, I played all my junior rugby as a fly half, as an out half. And then I think moving into a professional system, just to ease it in and not having to be complete control of the team, it was an easier transition to go in from 12. You still get on the field, you still boss everyone around, but you don't have to dictate the game. And I think I'm very happy that it was kind of a training wheels into the professional environment, because once you're in the 10 jersey, once you're in the driver's seat, you have to be very authoritative, and sometimes that's difficult for a young bloke. But now coming over here, getting back into a more familiar position, I felt really comfortable, and I definitely think it's my priority to try to play there.
How frustrating was it to start the second half, the game actually won, the bonus point in the bag, and then you just couldn't finish it out? It took a long time before Farrell got over for that actual try, and you got so close, and there was some dodgy, I would suggest, refereeing decisions in the scrum at least. So did you find that frustrating?
It was a little frustrating because obviously you feel that their heads would have dropped if you got that first try after half time. But it was a pretty clear message. I know it's cliche, but you go back to that kind of 0-0 mindset. Obviously, if we can score 26 points and a half, so can they. So we had to go and try to be a bit more relentless, and that first try would have rewarded that because we had the field position. And then, unfortunately, we kind of piggybacked them out of their half with a few penalties, and they got the score. And from then, it was game on. So it was definitely frustrating, and something that we need to work on as a team is that relentless attitude and try score first.
What's the vibe in the dressing room after that? We saw you celebrating or coming together as a team, and you seemed pretty happy after that result. You needed that performance after last weekend because it was very disappointing how you lost against the Ospreys.
Yeah, exactly. The 5 points is crucial, and so you definitely celebrate that fact, but the game was nowhere near from perfect. As we said, we lacked that clinical edge, especially early in the second half. And sometimes when you enter into the 22, that's the kind of most important start, is coming away with points. And we did that several times at the start of the second half, and we didn't get reward. So that's obviously a work on for us.
Did you get a lot of kicking at half time about those 3 possible tries that could have gone in? The defence let you down, and it was just, I suppose, their mishandling that saved your, I suppose, blushes.
Yeah, I guess the reason they didn't have any points on the board at half time was because of a few lucky bounces. But defensively, there's not much you can change. You just need the message was to go back to the systems that work for us, and not work as an individual, go back to the collective. And I thought we did that in the second half. They obviously scored, I think it was after 15, 20 phases, and they went through us, and then they finished it off. But besides that, I thought our defence looked quite comfortable in the second half, and much improved from the first.
Gurmita Margaret, David, thanks for joining us. We'll let you get back to the team now and enjoy the break before you head off to South Africa.
Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
Alrighty, slán. Well, tá muid gáil zíru inis an bhudan idirnáisiúnta tá sé de tuairt na hidalaí níos Cernaí agus tá muid gáil breanú an udan atá tosaí. Céir de intín tre seáin faoi Intin Joe Schmidt agus an méid atá sé cheappa agus na All Blacks dar nóí Intin aige.
Well, gandát tá sé fósa géirí taí a thuirt go imirí óg agus imirí nach mín san céad fearn an chuid is mód an am. Sin cean an rudí is fearr atá déanta ag Schmidt hall na blianta seo agus a gola sachhuiig craobh an dam an blianta thugan ach sin áta an tábhachtú an sin bhfuil a cant faoi an game time atá fáte ag Carbery. Tá sé ionta chuil sé síos ag chuig go mún anis agus ag gimmert ag gibhir de gach seachtain ach lads nós Conway, Larimore, daoine eile ar an binte tá mise súil go amach burn ar an park ag ó eile ach antábhacht go gheofan na lads sin game time ag an level seo.
Well, is stead a léirín se gomsa gur chur Joe Smith plán le chéile hééis an dá an choran da de deire gus út se tastín clúd a chuin a chulle onod gom fád seo. Agus déar an gúil se sin aige go bhegus sa gháir seachas beidir idir an ní córa ceistin sin agus beidir idir I de córa ceistin sin.
Well, ó híh idir an ní Kieran Marmí an chunig mud ar fort na himar an nacht. An nearna se nó na gáil bhaim Joe Schmidt nó bhfuil se fad a lámh a cúnaí agus magránis.
Well, beidir gohfuil. Fád tá freagan sin ar meach sin ná. Níor cruún éidir sin brú ar Marmíon an seannach go bhéte se rá. Has me suas ghlach me leis an stoi an nonsaí fuór me agus léire me gúil me soch me le bheith mar idir an ní tíhíar go Conamóí mátá Conamóí fullán. Ach ní ar sinna bhí neart.
Tá cúpla rudí tá bléad ag immert den scáin sé seir freisin, so níl Marmion ag fáil an méid am is a bhí na blianta hin sin dechar agus mar dúir tú tá cúnaí agus marrá ag gach seachtain tá sé d ar aus, so tá bhád níos má brú ar Marmion ná a bhí agus mar dúirbid níos luúa bhí si gurte ar feadh cúpla clé freisin ach sin mar dúirtón an amar go brú a chur ar taspáintas a bháin just chun é sinna dhéine a nocht ach ba sé simú eáil an rá tain Joe Schmidt le.
Tá se an animir ar glíchan chumá.
Bei se Harbheith simú agus fecamúd linn. Well, solidríocht na mud sos nádan na gídarmid go méid GA Bill ar aslih a mórach ar TG4 agus fecamúd go méid cluhí leachchanis na mún ar siúl agus cluhí carú canis an na lein agus iad ar an éir ag leirtaréis hían an darcla le feicáil íormheo ag chuúgnú me tééis cuaig agus beimmuid ar aslih sanniche a mórach freisin le búg fontí de chluil na muoinech agus na leinach tuair na leinaí ar na Southern Kings leis na muoine dul a gunne na Cheetahs agus mud ar an éir le búg fontí an dáchlathe sin ag fiche cuaig nó med éis a cuaig. Ach sin ar gutsa ó gáile an nach mhuichas le ón agus le rónan a bhí I mahananta bua punta bónis cinsia ag na Connachtaí agus bei de díú cinta ar an Africas fa cheán trí seachtaí beimmuid aráis le búg fointí amárach ach an fócas ar fad inis ar an bhudan idirnáisiúnta go dtí márach bain ar fad anseo slán agaí.